I just want to do the right thing. I just want to do the right thing. You know, we're not talking about just race, but when I think about things, I think about that young black kid, which is me at 15 years old in the Bronx, that just wanted to do things, that wanted to do things for the right reason, and that made it out of the Bronx, and that I should be an example for some kid that wants to get out of that same out of those same conditions. I should be that example. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Listen, I love trap hip hop the same way everyone else does. Like, I love all of this stuff. Like, I love it, you know, but I should be an example of hope that you can do what you love and get out of those circumstances. And when you're there and while this stuff is happening, it's important. It is your job to be involved in as many things as possible to help people, you know? So me getting involved with, like, when we all vote, it's because I would hear people talk about they don't believe that their voice matters, that their vote matters. And I'm like, no, it doesn't matter if you don't vote, but get out and vote. You know, like, this is important. And I feel like this election actually showed people their true power. You know, like, listen, if you don't like the circumstance, then you can get out here and do something about it. And it's beautiful to see that people wanted change. This doesn't mean that I hate the opposition. Like, I don't even hate Donald Trump. I don't like what he was doing, but I don't know him to love him or hate him. I just don't like what he was doing. And I thought he was doing a terrible job for our country. And it wasn't about hating him. It was about, I think that these people can do a better job. And I am going to get involved as much as I can to assist with that. You know, I've done a lot of work with New Yorkers for Children, which is, you know, I do things that mean something to me. You know, New Yorkers for Children is an organization that would provide shelter for foster kids, you know, and I was a part of that organization for like almost a decade of doing the work and doing, you know, whether it was DJing to like gift wrapping gig, you know, events that we would throw. And I was on the Friends board, like on the Friends committee. And I just believe in doing things for people, you know, Breast Cancer Research Foundation, you know, like, you know, when this thing started blowing up for me on Instagram, no, I didn't want to, you know, I see a lot of people that would pin a Cash App and say, hey, you know, tip the DJ or tip this performer. I didn't want that. What I wanted you to do was, hey, I'm going to have this event where we're raising money for the Apollo Theater. You know, I'm going to have this event where we're raising money for HBCUs. There are some kids out here that can't go to school or they have no money to pay for books. Like, what can we do to help them out? Like, you don't have to pin, I'm going to be okay. You don't have to send me anything. Let's help them out. And that's important.